The last thing I ever felt was the cold rush of air as I fell, betrayed by my half-sister McKenna, the one I'd pulled from the gutter, clothed and fed, the one whose college education I was about to pay for. Her face, framed against the stormy sky on that skyscraper rooftop, wasn't twisted in anger, it was serene, victorious. She was even filming it, a perfect little selfie with my sprawling, broken body in the background. "You owe me, sis," she'd whispered, the wind snatching the words. "Mom only ever loved you." How else was I supposed to get my share then? The push, my world dissolved into a screaming vortex of wind, concrete, and a pain so absolute it transcended feeling. And then, nothing, until now, I gasped, my lungs burning as if they were learning to breathe for the first time. My eyes snapped open, not to the pearly gates or some fiery abyss, but to the beige, soul-crushingly familiar ceiling of my office at Summit Legal Group. Sunlight streamed through the floor-to-ceiling windows, glinting off the framed Juris Doctor degree on my wall. My hands flew to my body, no broken bones, no pain, just the smooth fabric of my work blouse. I scrambled for my phone, the date on the screen burned itself into my retinas. It was the day before she killed me. My heart hammered against my ribs, a wild drumbeat of terror and impossible hope. I was back, I was alive. Just then, the intercom on my desk buzzed, a sterile, cheerful sound that made my blood run cold. The receptionist's voice chirped through. "Avery, your sister, McKenna Holt, is here to see you." For a moment, I forgot how to breathe. McKenna here now, the old Avery, the one who died 24 hours from now, would have buzzed her up with a warm smile. "The old Avery is dead, she made sure of that. Send her in," I said, my voice a low, steady thing I didn't recognize. The door clicked open, and there she was, 17 years old, dressed in worn-out jeans and a faded hoodie, clutching a thick envelope to her chest. She looked exactly like she did in my memories, the picture of innocence, a fragile flower beaten down by life, her eyes, wide and blue, filled with expertly crafted tears as soon as they met mine. "Avery," she wailed, rushing forward, "I've missed you so much." She tried to wrap her arms around my legs, the same way a child would. I took a sharp step back, my heel clicked against the marble floor, a sound like a gavel falling. She stumbled, her act momentarily faltering, and looked up at me with genuine confusion. "I know," she began, the tears flowing on cue, "a girl like me, with no master's degree, I have no future." She crawled towards me, holding out the envelope, the acceptance letter from Blackwater Ridge Community College. "Please, sis," she sobbed, her voice thick with practiced desperation, "I'll pay you back, I swear. When I make money, I'll buy you a house." A bitter laugh escaped my lips. I looked down at her. "This viper masquerading as a lost puppy, a rapist's daughter," I said, the words cold and sharp as shards of ice, "dares to call me sister." McKenna's performance froze on her face, the tears hung on her lashes, forgotten. Her mouth opened and closed, but no sound came out. It was a look I'd never seen on her before, pure unadulterated shock. In that moment, I could see the flicker of malice in her eyes, a venomous glint she quickly concealed behind a mask of hurt. I finally understood. The capacity for murder wasn't born on that rooftop, it was in her blood. The memory of the fall surged, the phantom pain of shattered bones, and McKenna's triumphant smile. Her voice echoed in my head, "This is what you owe me, sis. Mom only loved you. If you don't die, how could she ever leave her property to me? I forgive you. Don't take my things in the next life." The sheer audacity of it still left me breathless. Even after death, she'd spun my murder into a sob story online for profit. Every ounce of my suffering was a stepping stone for her. Just looking at her made my stomach churn. "Sis," McKenna finally choked out, tears and snot now running freely down her face as she clutched my leg, refusing to let go. "I love you. I've wanted to see you for so long. You must have been brainwashed by society. I'm your real sister. I don't blame you for abandoning me. So how can you hate me? Everything that happened to Mom was my dad's fault. I'm innocent." She was a master of her craft. This picture of a delicate, ronde waif. Last time, this face had fooled me completely. I'd felt a pang of guilt, a wave of pity. I'd brought this leech into my home, funded her life, and she'd bled me dry. But my mother, Helen, to hear the trouble I bring on myself. Without another word,